Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the subscriber contracts. And today's contract, make a statement, set in Sapienza. And the contract ID is on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Paul Anderson, 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is in Italy to make a statement that it's okay to wing it with a little planning. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them. All must be eliminated whilst disguised as the housekeeper, 2 in explosion accidents, 1 with an explosive device, and 2 via sniping rifle. And we also have only 1 exit available to us. All shots must be headshots. We can only eliminate our targets, and we cannot be spotted or recorded as our objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the ICA safe house, where we will also have a sniping rifle stored up, and we're going to be bringing with us a remote magnetic gas grenade in a briefcase, a breaching charge, and our silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to make our way into the safe house, pull out our gas grenade from the briefcase, return it to the briefcase, and then drop the briefcase. We're then going to grab our sniping rifle and make our way into the Caruso Villa. We need a housekeeper outfit, and that's the gentleman in the black uniform and not the red waistcoat. And there just so happens to be one right down here. Now for some reason I stop and wait, thinking I'm going to need him to move before I render him unconscious, forgetting I have a briefcase in my hand and I could just throw it at the back of his head, which I managed to do just before he gets up and turns around. So once we have him unconscious, we're going to deposit him in the changing room in the closet provided. We'll then proceed to take his outfit and retrieve our sniping rifle, and then we will encounter the first of 2 problems that may occur. They do for me in this run, but they don't every time, and that is that our first target, Claudia, has not begun her routine. So we're going to grab that key card from the table so that we can get in and out of this door right here, and we are going to try to get her to start her routine. Now at first I try bumping into her and a few little distractions and things like that. Ultimately we need to make our way out onto the pavement, and preferably even possibly the road itself, and that will trigger her routine. For some reason, if you're stood behind her, it doesn't trigger. So we're going to try and distract her first of all, and the distraction actually works, and she does come to investigate, but as you can see, she loses interest and goes straight back to tying her shoes. So bumping into her hasn't worked, distracting her hasn't worked, running out onto the road seems to work. Really weird. Never mind. The end goal is the same, and Claudia has now begun her routine, although we are now somewhat behind schedule. So we're going to return to the rec room here, and we're going to pull out our sniping rifle in the storage area, or this might even be the toilet, I believe. And eventually Claudia will join us. So what we're going to do is, once she's in position, we're going to use our briefcase to render her unconscious, because I am a bad shot and I need her head to be as still as possible. when I put a bullet through it. So using our sniping rifle, we're just going to shoot Claudia in the head, and that is target 1 taken care of. We're going to replace our sniping rifle in the briefcase, and we're going to move on via the changing rooms, and we're going to head now to the shed at the back of the mansion. We are going to pass a camera along the way, but we will be taking care of the cameras at some point, so that doesn't concern us at the moment. So we're just going to run straight round the front of the property, up the side alley, into the shed area. Now there are 2 enforcer gardeners in here. If one of them is stood on the desk, don't grab the propane, distract him so that he gets off the desk. Otherwise he will spot you. If he's not on the desk, as he wasn't for us, we can just run in, grab the propane and run back out. And we're going to take that propane straight to the main gate here, where our 2 friends are located. They are both the accident explosion eliminations. So we're just going to place the propane on the floor between them, and then we're going to head to the ICA safe house, ignoring the cameras once again. We're going to throw our briefcase up ahead of us. We're going to replace the sniping rifle briefcase with the gas grenade briefcase. So once we're in here, we're just going to drop that case there, grab that case there, and then make our way out into the plaza area. We're going to select our detonator along the way as well. And out in the plaza, we will find a young lady with a rather snazzy hat on. There she is, just about to sit down by the tree. We are going to interrupt her and interrupt her day with a brief burst from our gas grenade, and she will get sick and she will make her way into the bathrooms, and from there we can deal with her appropriately. So we're just going to make our way into the bathroom ahead of her. The gentleman just outside the cubicle is going to go in, so we are going to have to wait him out. There he is. He will get distracted by the young lady, but eventually he will go through his routine completely and he will vacate the area. Our target will be disposed of for some time, so we have plenty of time for waiting. She will be there for a hot minute. So once the unwanted gentleman leaves, we can then make our way into the bathroom. We can render our target unconscious, and as she is the explosive device kill, we're going to select our breaching charge and place it just underneath her head there, before making our way a safe distance and detonating the charge. We're then going to deposit the young lady in the crate provided, as there will be people returning to this area. And we're going to return ourselves to the ICA safe house and once again retrieve our sniping rifle. And then once we have that, we can take care of our final targets. So we're just going to make our way straight back into the safe house, grab the briefcase, and then make our way back out into the plaza. And we are going to head to the town hall. Now there is a kitchen assistant in the town hall ice cream parlor. There he is, currently washing dishes. He will come down and open this locked door, and when he does, we can then sneak in behind him and make our way upstairs. Now we will be trespassing at this point, so we need to take care of the camera on the staircase. So we're going to make our way just past the ice cream parlor, and then using our silent pistol, we're going to take out the camera on the floor above and then continue our way up. Now we've been ignoring the cameras up until this point, but as we are now trespassing, we will need to eliminate the camera. Doesn't matter too much because once we get up to the security room, we can hop in through the window, render the guard unconscious, take care of the surveillance system, and the cameras are no longer an issue. And then from there we're going to make our way up to the tower, and from here we should just be able to make out the propane cylinder at the gates of the villa, and also our target who is up in the tower, and we need him to come down the stairs to where he has just stopped. So we're going to put a bullet in his head as quickly as we can, check that his colleague on the roof is not alerted to him, and he's not, so that just leaves the 2 guards on the gate at the villa, and all we have to do is locate our propane cylinder and then put 2 bullets in quick succession into the cylinder, and that will take care of the gate guards. So all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and we're going to head down the tower stairs, making a very careful lookout for the kitchen assistant, who is currently, I can't see him, there he is, he was directly below us, just heading out for a cigarette. So all we have to do now is head across the plaza and into our awaiting vehicle. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get through the tunnel we will get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, and we managed to meet all of our objectives, and in turn that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.